Ready. Play.
What would be her biggest regret?
A lot of these games
Maybe,
that we're watching
maybe,
right
maybe
now.
like, like the first game of the third, the game where she could have broken back.
Yeah, but like first game is still first game. I know that she hit that double fault, but after that, I think there are some more important ones,
Yeah.
including the previous one, including
The
you know,
2-1, 3-1, that stretch from
yeah,
2-1 to 4-1, really,
just
really.
it kind of like just like mounts up, but yeah,
Yeah.
there's no singular moment yet, at least.
It looks like Iga's bossing this point at 15-30. But Mirra is getting everything back, staying low, forcing Iga to hit one more ball. And the last thing Iga wants to do is hit more balls right now. Like, she just wants to be done with this game. Go on the change of ends. 30 love, it looked like, you might have an easy hold. Not so much now. 2 points away from the match. That backhand on the line is going to fly. As Iga had no control over that. And now we arrive at match point. Match point from Mirra Andreeva. Iga was 30 love up in this game. And that's going to go in the net. And Mirra Andreeva is into the final after winning in Dubai. Completely different conditions. 3 weeks later, nice handshake between the two. Yeah, what a performance! What a way to play all the clutch points. This is taking the rising star thing to a whole nother level. Honestly, if
It
she
is,
wins
yeah.
this tournament, it's we're talking a whole different level of deserved hype.
Yeah, I think at this point we're just not really like talking about hype for a youngster anymore. We're just talking about a top player, and like that's it.
Yeah,
2 wins over Rybakina, the last 2 events, 2 wins over Świątek. She's been incredible mentally, much better than Iga today for sure. The back and down the line trademark obviously was fantastic, but the serve, the improvement there is just so important as well. Yeah, bouncing back after that second set, that must be pretty impressive too.
yeah. I think she's officially just a really reliable top player now because she's just shown that she can win so many different matches in so many different ways in different conditions. That's what you do as a top player, And she lost that second set 6-1. Iga just came back, was trying to finish points quickly, was trying to be the one to come out on top early in rallies, and Mira was like, "All right, fine, you can have that set, but I'm just going to regroup at the start of the third." And I thought that start of the third was just so key because she didn't let Iga settle and win some of those points easier. Like, there were some chances for Iga to get back into this. For sure, she'll have some regrets. Really, all throughout the third set, it was definitely, not a clutch performance by any means. And there will be some questions for sure going into Miami, going into the clay court season, especially the beginning part of the clay court season where, the field will feel like they have a better chance, certainly. And yeah, it shows the youngest finalists. So Mirra Andreeva is part of that group with Selesh and Hingis and Williams and Kleisters. She's up there for sure. I mean, Opta Stats is probably going wild right now. They're probably coming up with their niche type of stats that they're just going to relish
Yeah,
for the next few hours. But,
that Boris Becker and Steffi Graf will be angry at because there's gonna be like first player born in 2000s to
yeah.
do something, or first
Oh,
player
since the
since
introduction of the format in 2009, and yeah, it's
yeah,
kind of
ATP 500s have that issue. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, with this, I think what you're talking about, like the regrets, there was no like singular moment. Maybe the most, actually, maybe the worst thing that Iga did today in the third set was the last game. Like from 30 love up to lose it like this,
Mm,
just like straight up four
yeah.
errors. Especially the last two were completely random. Just not giving herself the chance, just not giving Mira the chance to potentially falter under pressure, which I don't know if she would have. I mean, she seems completely like ice cool the last 2 3 weeks or so, but yeah, she didn't even like once more. Basically, I think this has been a bit of a story this year for Świątek that in some of these high pressure moments, if someone is able to get her into that, yeah, she just falters really. But yeah, it just should definitely be more of an Andreeva is amazing story than a Świątek did poorly again story. That will be a conversation on the Iga and Carlos tennis show, and that will be a conversation on the WTA Weekly. I'm sure that the Swiatek season is once more just like semifinals, good results, but not what she wants, what she wants is to win every single event. But Andreeva, again, I just don't think at this point we can even keep talking about a young player with a lot of hype and up and comer. I mean, she's here.
Yeah, she isn't the future, she is the now. That is it, really. And
I feel sorry for Mirra's sister. Well, yeah, but she did beat Mirra last year, right? So she has that over her, at least, Erika. But yeah, I mean, she's not quite as good, obviously. I think that's more or less it. I mean, Mirra Andreeva now 2-1 on Iga Swiatek. She basically is doing the same path as in Dubai in terms of playing Rybakina, Towson, and Swiatek, but she's beating all of them regardless of the conditions. Now just one step left. And yeah, 12 matches if she can do that and win 2 WTA 1000s.
That could not be more different from each other in terms of conditions.
It was pretty obvious that it was Carlos, because the opponents for Iga are tougher. But maybe it will be neither. Maybe Carlos Alcaraz also loses.
Second most important result of the year.
The first one was Keys beating Sabalenka in the Australian Open final. Interesting. I don't hate that theory. I mean, you don't think that's Clara Towson beating Naomi Osaka in the Auckland final? Sorry.
Yeah.
No, never mind.
What about the really famous Emma Navarro, man? She beat Emilia Narango or whatever. 6-love, 6-love.
Emilia Narango, yeah. No, sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's also no, but that was just women's. Yeah, I was just thinking that there's also, of course, Elliot Spitziri in San Diego, but
right.
never mind.
Oh yeah.
Will Borges do a free-beat in
Need that for
Phoenix?
ATP Weekly.
He could, but Fonseca is also there. I think he's the tournament favorite for the time being. Pegula is jealous of Mirra. I think Pegula is as jealous of Mirra as other players are. Like, I think a lot of players are jealous of Mirra because you watch her play, you play her, and you're like, I'll never be this good.
Nobody wants to get their ass kicked by a 17-year-old. Trust me.
I'm jealous of Mirra. I'd like to play tennis like she does, but
I know, me too.
But I'm a schmuck.
Get out of here.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.